building for a better tomorrow. Across the Sunshine Coast on 91.1 and iHeartRadio. This is Hot 91 News.
Good afternoon, Courtney Beck here with your news update. Our third COVID wave is continuing to put pressure on Queensland hospitals, with some forced to cancel all elective surgery. Metro North, which takes in the Royal Brisbane Hospital and Prince Charles Hospital, is caring for 151 COVID patients as well as 22 influenza patients. Rape kits should be made free and available to all women in Queensland. That's the call from the state's opposition. It comes in the wake of the release of the Women's Safety and Justice Task Force. Opposition leader David Crisafulli says some women have struggled to obtain rape kits or in other cases have been charged for examinations.
The fact that that is even a thing is an absolute absurdity. Imagine a victim having gone through a trauma like that and then being asked to pay for your opportunity for justice.
Both sides of politics have thanked Boris Johnson for his work with Australia. Mr Johnson has been forced to resign as UK Prime Minister following pressure from colleagues after a series of scandals. Liberal Senator Simon Birmingham says Mr Johnson has been good for Australia.
He was the UK leader who sealed the Australia-UK Free Trade Agreement, who brought us the AUKUS Security Pact, providing access to much deeper defence cooperation and technologies in the future, and who helped Australia out with Pfizer vaccines.
And briefly, a whale has been freed from shark nets off Kirra Beach on the Gold Coast. It's the third mammal to become entangled in nets in the southeast this week.
Hot 91.
Nick Kyrgios has posted on social media wishing Rafa Nadal well in his recovery from an abdominal injury. Nadal pulled out of their semi-final at Wimbledon, sending Kyrgios through to the final. Penrith Panthers assistant Andrew Webster has officially been confirmed as the Warriors' next coach. He'll remain with the Premiers until the end of the season before taking up the role across the Tasman.
Enliven your day at the original Umundi Markets every Wednesday and Saturday. Rain, hail or shine, it will always be fine at the original Umundi Markets. It's the place to meet the makers, bakers, sowers and growers. Feast on fabulous food. Enjoy great local music. Fun for all the family. Come and visit the original Umundi Markets. Wednesdays and Saturdays. It's more than just a market.
acstore.com.au. Interest-free ducted air. Hot 91. Beach and surf.
Good morning, everybody. The swell is tiny across the coast beaches, maximum of about knee to waist height, and the waist height part is definitely on the northern end of the coast. We get a southeasterly swell running out at sea between 1/2 and 1 metre, sitting at about 10-second intervals. So if you're out there looking for a wave with a low tide in about 50 minutes, southern corner of Alexander Bay, definitely the biggest. Still worth checking up between Peregian and Sunshine. Both sides of Maroochydore Rivermouth, particularly if you've got a super high volume board or a mal. And on the southern end, there's very little happening. If you're out there thinking about a swim, beautiful day for it. The water's still hovering between 20 and 21 degrees. Just remember, the ocean is always a dangerous place. Only swim between the red and yellow flags. Rip Curl, we got these school holidays sorted for both the beach and the surf. With 6 shores across the sunny coast.
It's an absolute pearler of a day weather-wise. Max of 20. The outlook for the weekend, the good news, friends, it's going to be blue skies, tops of 19.